Hey guys, welcome back. Now we show a lot of mid to high-end detectors on this channel, and if you're like me, you may have some kids or grandkids who are interested in the hobby, but you probably don't want to turn them loose with your $2,500 CTX or even your $250 Simplex. So I've been on the lookout for a detector in the $100 price range that still has decent features and is something they can grow with. I didn't want to go too much cheaper than that because most of the ones around $50 seem like toys to me. Anyway, this one, I don't know much about the brand other than it seems to get pretty good reviews on Amazon, but it seems to have decent features. It has a pinpoint mode, it has a backlit display, and the model is a MROG 810. So today I thought we'd do an unboxing, do an assembly, maybe do some air test, and try it out on some targets in the ground. So stand by and we'll get started. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm just going to lay everything out, then we'll put it together. Looks like they included a little trench shovel. That's a good thing. That'll keep them from asking to borrow mine every 5 minutes. Not sure what that is. A coil cover maybe? And a little plastic rake. They put that thing in there good, huh? Looks like this just goes on there with one screw. Yeah, you push it down and slide it forward. There's one little screw on the bottom that holds it on there. Okay, that's a pretty good size coil for a detector in this price range. Let's see what it is. Looks like maybe 10 inches. Yep, 10-inch coil. Not bad. All right. Pretty lightweight machine. Good quality feel to it. Not bad. All right, let's get it set up and do some air tests. Okay, I forgot to mention this detector runs off of two 9-volt batteries, which are included. They go right in the back side of the display there. And they also include a pretty nice storage bag with the machine. We'll take a look at that later. But before we get into the air test, let's take a look at the controls and the display. Okay, really quickly we'll go over some of the features and controls. Like I mentioned earlier, it has a 10-inch waterproof coil. It does have a headphone jack on the back side of the display there. And to power it on, we just use this button. Over on the right, we have a depth meter. And over on the left, we have sensitivity. To control the sensitivity, we press the mode button and use the up and down arrows in the middle. We'll keep it down low while we're doing the video. Pressing the mode button again goes to your notch discrimination. Now this detector doesn't have a traditional numeric target ID. What it has is, across the top, FE and the numbers 2 through 7. And right above that you have labels for a bottle cap, a nickel, a ring, a penny, a dime, a quarter, and 50 cents. And you can notch each one of those out using the enter button. If we press the mode button again, we go to our volume control, and again use the up and down arrows to control it. Right below that is your pinpoint button. And that's just about it. There's not really much to it. Alright guys, we all know that air tests aren't the same as actual targets in the ground, but I think it'll at least give us an idea. On a detector in this price range, I would expect it to hit coin-sized targets right around 5 to 6 inches, so we'll see how it goes. Today I've got a Barber dime, a Barber quarter, a Barber half, a Morgan dollar, a Buffalo nickel, a 10-carat ring, and a 14-carat ring. Let's start with a Barber dime. There's 6 inches, 7 inches, and that's about it. So about 7 inches on a silver dime, not too shabby. Next up is the Barber quarter. About 8 inches or so is the max it'll get on a Barber quarter. Next up is a Barber half. There's 7. Again, right around 7.5 to 8 inches. Next up is a Morgan dollar. Well, that's odd. It's only getting the Morgan dollar out to about 6 inches. I figured it'd go a little deeper on that one. Next up is a Buffalo nickel. There's 6. So consistently right around 6.5 inches on the nickel. Next up is a 10-carat ring. There's 7. About 7.5 inches on the 10-carat ring. And next up is a 14-carat ring. Right around 6 inches on the 14-carat ring. So not too shabby, a little better than what I was expecting. Okay, I've located and marked off a couple of targets with it. Let's see if this thing will actually find something. This one's reading in the penny range. Let's see what it is. And it is a penny. Looks like a zinc penny. So it will find coins. Let's try another target. Okay, next target. That one's reading a little bit higher in the copper penny dime range. Let's see what we got. So it's in the plug. And there it is. It is a copper penny. One had a little bit of depth to it, probably 4 or 5 inches. Could even be a wheat penny, no. It's just a copper memorial. Alright guys, final thoughts on the MARNUR 810. We'll start off with the pros, and right off the bat, the #1 pro would have to be the price. I think these are going for right around $109 on Amazon right now, and that comes with a shovel and a nice carry bag, so not a bad deal at all. #2 would be the build quality. I was actually surprised at how well this thing's put together. And #3 would be the ease of use. It's really easy to operate, and it gives you decent performance for what it is. The only real con I've found with this detector is that it needs a stand. You probably noticed when I was doing the air test that I had to tape it to this board to make it stand up on its own. Well, that's because there's no stand on the back, and if you don't do that, it's just going to topple over. So to the manufacturer, if you're watching, put us a plastic stand on the back of this. Make it a lot better. Now, who is this for? Obviously, it's for beginners or someone who's on a really tight budget. My grandkids have been using this for about 2 weeks now, and they absolutely love it. So there you have it, guys. That was the MARNUR 810. Thanks for watching, happy hunting, and I'll see you next time.